Yeah, it's been good. We've been here for a couple of days up in Largs. It's personally my first time in Largs, so weather's been so-and-so, but I mean it's been tough. It's been tough, as is every pre-season camp. You know, I've never sort of gone on a pre-season camp and sort of said, hey, that was pretty easy. I think probably coaches wouldn't be doing their job if they weren't flogging us and making it pretty tough. So it's been enjoyable, getting to know the boys a bit more. When you're in sort of camp, you can sort of spend a bit more time together, sort of off the field. So you sort of, you get to know everyone sort of just that bit better. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Like, there's nothing much more to say than that. Like, it's been a good 4 weeks, and I can't sort of fault what the coaches have done. S&C's been great, the coaching has been great, and yeah, I mean, looking forward to kind of finishing pre-season. I think so is everyone. Like, it's quite tough time of year, but yeah, come the season, I think we should be in good sort of shape from what we've done so far. So I've moved up with my dog. So yes, and that's sort of one of the things I've quite enjoyed about exploring about the city. Sort of like I've got out, seen the scenic sort of side of the city, the beaches, the mountains, everything like that. So yeah, just me and the dog at the moment. It's always sort of a bit daunting when you move club to sort of like how you can settle in with the boys, but sort of knowing that I knew a few of them already. I played with a couple in previous clubs as well, Langy and Chugger, Glenn Young. So that was sort of something that sort of like gave me a bit of comfort coming up here. So yeah, that definitely did help, because I've been to clubs before not knowing too many, and it's sort of like, it's a bit daunting, but rugby people are quite all the same. Everyone's sort of quite like-minded, and I wasn't too concerned, but it definitely helped. Yeah. I worked with Mike in the previous summer tour, and yeah, I really enjoyed actually getting to know and work with him. I thought he was actually a very good. Not that I wasn't surprised, because I think that's a bit rude to be like, oh, you're actually not a bad guy. But no, I just more like, I really enjoy getting to know him and him as a coach. I love his training sessions. And so when he took over as DOR here at Edinburgh, I kind of thought, I was like, that wouldn't be a bad place to go. And then fortunately, Mike got in contact with me and was like, do you fancy it? And then so it was kind of like, obviously I thought about it because it's a big-ish move coming up to Scotland. But no, I think Mike was one of the main sort of draws in wanting to come here. He sort of put together quite an ambitious sort of young coaching group, be it Robbo, the S&C. Mike Todd's come in from Australia. He, again, another young guy. Mike's relatively young, sort of quite innovative group. And that was something that's quite exciting for me, to be able to work with sort of like a group that wants. Oh, Stevie as well. Sorry, I can't miss out Stevie. He's gonna sort of tell me off. Yeah, it's, again, Stevie, another sort of like youngish coach who sort of like wants to get better, and sort of like it's quite nice as we've got a youngish group, but sort of like everyone wants to sort of grow and sort of learn together. So that's quite sort of like inspiring. I tend to split up my time. Big fan of cooking. I like coffee, so I'll spend time trying to find good coffee spots. Dog walking. I have a German Shepherd, she needs a bit of walking, so in a way that's almost like a hobby, trying to find the best walking spots. I make music as well, quite interesting sort of side project thing that I have that I quite like to sort of take on post-rugby. So yeah, between those 4 things, that's usually how my days are spent up outside of rugby.